Hey, what's going on out there? I would like to welcome every single one of you to Water Your Soil. So before I get into this video, I would like to say, if you're new around here, I have two rules over at this channel. The first rule is for you to always use your own discretion when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. The second rule, that's for you to verify everything that you learn, whether it's here on this channel, another channel, or anywhere. That should be a rule of life. So getting into the video, this is going to be about some new credit card news, and it can actually benefit a lot of you, and I mean benefit you in a positive way. And it's kind of ironic because someone came by here the other day on the video that went viral and still doing numbers. Shout out to Larry June. But the video is still doing numbers, and they came by on that video and they asked a question, and the question was in regards to what we're going to talk about in this article. Now, if you're new around here, the way how it works is when it comes to these credit score news and credit card news stories, I'll read off the article, and then after I'm done reading off the article, I give my opinion and my perspective on what's going on in the article and how it could benefit you, or ways that you could get whatever is mentioned in the article to work in your favor. I also leave the link to the article in the description box. That way you could check it out yourself. That way you're not misled and you could go and read everything that I read in the video. But without holding you up any longer, I'm going to get right into the article, all right? So let's go. So this article was released on February 4th, 2025, and it was released on a website called PYMNTS.com. Shout out to PYMNTS. I have featured an article from them previously, but it reads, FICO announces plan to add BNPL to credit score calculations. And as I stated, this article came out on February 4th, 2025. Now, some of you may not know what BNPL means, but you're going to find out. You're about to find out right now, so let's get into it. It says, following a joint study with Buy Now Pay Later BNPL firm Affirm, FICO has said that it is planning to add BNPL data to its credit score analysis. The analytics firm said in a Tuesday, February 4th news release that over the course of a year, it has studied how BNPL usage, if incorporated into its FICO scoring system through assimilation, could raise FICO scores for some new BNPL borrowers. It says, quote unquote, given the growth popularity of BNPL loans, understanding how to effectively capture the benefit that BNPL data can have on FICO scores is crucial to all stakeholders in the credit ecosystem, said Ethan Dornhelm, Vice President of Scores and Predictive Analytics at FICO, said in the news release. It says, quote unquote, our findings show that the inclusion of BNPL data via our innovative treatment can drive score increases for some consumers while improving model risk performance for lenders. The study compared the FICO scores of over 500,000 consumers who opened at least one new Affirm BNPL loan against a benchmark population of consumers without an Affirm BNPL loan, according to the release. FICO simulated the inclusion of these loans into consumers' credit reports, then studied the potential impact to their credit scores. It says the study found that over 85% of consumers who had opened a new BNPL account, there was generally a consistent impact on their FICO scores. It also found that impacts on FICO score predictiveness ranged, quote unquote, from modest improvement to no adverse impact across a range of different use cases. It says, quote unquote, based on learnings from this industry-leading analysis, FICO is developing a solution to introduce its proprietary treatment of BNPL data to the credit scoring marketplace, the company said in a release. It says, quote unquote, FICO will be releasing more information on its exciting product development soon. The news comes as more consumers are opting for installment payments over using their credit cards. Over 56% of consumers said they used BNPL options last year, Payments Intelligence found, with 76% of these users reporting high levels of satisfaction. In addition, BNPL offers paycheck-to-paycheck consumers a financial lifeline. These consumers are 4 times more likely to turn to BNPL than their non-paycheck-to-paycheck counterparts. Now, if you're new to this channel, you probably don't know, but I'm pro credit card. I'm big on credit cards. I started my credit scoring journey with credit cards, with secured cards, two of them. One to Discover one and one with my bank. So I started with two. So I'm pro credit cards. I personally believe, this is just my opinion, that a secured card is the best way to build up your credit score. Now, this is just me. I know it's always people who come by and they leave their opinion and say, no, well, this is and that is and this is. I still believe, and there is actually proof, that a secured card is one of the best ways to build up your FICO credit score. It worked for me. It works for a lot of people that I helped over the years. I've been at this for 5+ years. And it has worked for plenty of other people. I'm sure you have come across their videos, whether it be TikTok, YouTube, or wherever. But secured credit cards and credit cards in general actually are a good tool to build up your FICO credit score. But with this article, they're saying that buy now, pay later loans are potentially going to start being used by FICO in their analytics when it comes to credit scoring. Now, as I stated earlier in this video, someone did come by and they asked me about buy now, pay later. And they were saying, hey, are they going to add that to credit scores? Well, this is an answer. They're talking about it. They're in talks to do it. Now, for a lot of you, this is exciting news because some of you don't trust credit cards. And as the article stated, some people would rather reach for buy now, pay later loans than actually reach for a credit card. And I'm not judging you. I don't have anything against your choices because, after all, you have to live with your decision and your choices determine your own outlook. I can't go and shame you because you prefer buy now, pay later over credit cards. But what I want to say to you all is, no matter which way you try to go about this thing, whether it's with buy now, pay later, if it's with credit cards, whatever it is, there are still 5 categories that you need to master and you need to practice on a day-to-day basis if you want to have a good or excellent FICO credit score. This has been the case ever since they developed these FICO scoring models. I've done numerous videos in the past stating that no matter the model, when it comes to FICO, if you get these 5 categories correct and you practice them over time, you will usually score well no matter what the FICO scoring model is. And a lot of people have been coming by lately and they watched that one video that went viral and they're like, hey, you didn't add ways for us to avoid our credit score decreasing, or you didn't add ways in the video for us to make sure that we're not negatively impacted by this news. And actually, if you watch the video in full, I did. I told people, hey, make sure that you're paying on time and make sure that you are paying off your balances, your statement balance in full every month, and watching your utilization, making sure you're keeping your utilization as low as possible. And a lot of people don't understand that. I believe some of you actually want to make up your own rules when it comes to credit cards and credit scores. And no matter what you want to do, whether you want to make your own rules or not, the rules are the rules and the game is the game. So you can either choose to play it or it can impact you in a negative way. And I had to come to that realization years ago. I wanted to play the game the way I wanted to do it. I wasn't thinking about credit cards. I really wasn't thinking about credit scores. But it came a time where I needed both. I needed the secure card to increase my credit score. And of course, I needed my credit score because I needed access to certain things. And I just want you all to take this seriously. No matter where you are on your credit scoring journey, whether you're rebuilding your credit or you don't have any accounts and you're attempting to build your credit score up, or you want to go and apply for your new credit card, or you want to add a collection of different credit cards, no matter where you are on this journey, you have to make sure that you're learning as much as possible. I have over 500 videos on this channel. I always tell people, go to the homepage of this channel. I have 2 specific playlists. One called Credit Score Help for Beginners, and the other is Credit Card Help for Beginners. That's 2 playlists on the homepage of this Water Your Soil channel. And all you have to do is click on play all, and it will literally play every video that you need in order to help you understand how credit scoring works and understand how credit cards work and how they impact your credit score. But a lot of people, they don't want to do it that way. They want me to literally talk about it in every video, and that's not possible for me to do. So I just let you all know, like, hey, check out those playlists. And I just want you all to know to make sure sure that you are seeking out as much information as possible. Do yourself that favor. Try to learn as much as you can. As I stated, and as I always state, make sure you use your own discretion and you do verify what you learn, whether it's here on this channel or anywhere. As I always tell my subscribers, I am not a guru. I am not a credit expert or whatever titles people throw around these days. I am a normal person, but I have found the way to go from poor credit to excellent credit, and I share that information with you all. I don't want any of those titles. I don't. I just want to share information on here with you all. That's my goal. But hopefully this news on buy now, pay later is good news for those of you who take part in it. I don't take part in it, but I know there are people out there and some of you out there who are watching who do take part of it. Hopefully FICO does start to consider it, because that will help a lot of people, because I know a lot of people use Affirm and similar loans like that. But anyways, if you're new around here and you feeling the vibe, this is Water Your Soil. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on all notifications. That way you don't miss a future video, because I post often. That's clicking on the bell and selecting all. Also, this goes to every single one of you, my subscribers included. Be sure to hit the like button. It literally takes 1 second. Hit the like button. That's your way of letting the algorithm know you support this video and this channel. Once again, I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by and watching this video. This is Water Your Soil, and I'm out. What's going on? This is Nell from Water Your Soil. So as someone who went from a 549 credit score all the way up to the 800s, I decided to share the same information that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. This book is titled Strategies to Master Credit. I put everything in this book, everything that helped me go from poor credit to excellent credit. All of the information is in this book. So I want you all to purchase this book. A lot of you have already purchased it, but it's available currently right now on Amazon.com and also MasterCreditBook.com. It's titled Strategies to Master Credit. You want this book. It has all the information needed in order for you to go from poor credit to excellent credit, or just simply maintain your good or excellent credit score. So get the book ASAP. And if you want something more in depth, you could take the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. It's more in depth. There are actually chapters in this course, and it walks you through basically how FICO credit scores come about and how they're determined. And really, once you learn how FICO scores come about and the concept of credit scores, then you're pretty much on your way to either going from poor credit to good credit, or just maintaining a good or excellent credit score. So if you want something more in depth, I have the course over at www.wateryoursoil.com. All right.